Dee Mack, I like to think I taught you better. For years, you rode the road with me, and I'd always hear, I'd love to be a champion one day. I'd love to be the top guy of a company. And I was cool for that. I was all supportive. And of all the places where we wrestled, and all the championships I've held, WWP is a little bit more special to me, and you knew that. So rather than going after one of the other championships, you set your eyes on my championship, D, on the WWP championship. But yet, I turned my back on you. I stabbed you in the back, when the whole time you had lust in your eyes, D, after what was mine. That's fine. That's the reason at Squad Goals 2, I purposely tapped out, D, because you'd already stabbed me in the back, wanting what was mine. So me being the great friend that I am, I tapped out. I let you hold it, D. And it was also a loser's leaves. So I said, I'm going to take myself out the picture for 6 months. I'm going to stay away. I'm going to let him experience the heartache and the pain that comes with being a champion. The friends that you haven't heard from coming out the woodworks. The friends that you thought would always have your back coming after your championship. And not knowing who to trust, not knowing where it's coming from. I was going to let you experience that, D. But instead of you letting me enjoy retirement for 6 months, you started this whole campaign to bring me back. So, what you need to realize, you know it better than anyone, D. Anywhere I am, anywhere I wrestle, I am the man. I run this wrestling business. So if I come back, what is the one requirement? I have to be the man. I have to be acknowledged. I have to be respected. I need my accolades. I need my rewards. I want my flowers now, not later. So I said, you brought me back, I'm going to take what's mine. And D, I tried to teach you. You took your focus off being a champion, and you focused on a championship. Where was Ali still all this time until you become a contender? After you stabbed me in the back, that's when Ali popped up. And so I sent my guys after you retrieved the belt. George didn't do it, get it done. You overcame a legend. My brother Trey G didn't do it. You overcome an indie icon. And then you misplaced the belt. And you accused me right away. So I was already living in your head. And Trey G delivered the belt to me. And right now what you're doing is making a fatal mistake, D, because you're overlooking someone else. You're overlooking my brother, Johnny Smooth, who's going to face you Friday night at the Pembroke Rescue Squad. So let me ease your mind, D. It's right here. The WWP Championship is right here. It's safe. Don't worry about it. I'm going to bring it to you Friday night, D. That's if you're able to defeat Johnny Smooth. Because, regardless, D, in December, I get a championship match. Now, I'm not going to overlook my opponent like you. I'm not going to overlook situations. I'm taking on Chipper Smokes, one of my former students, a guy that has improved. He's going to be in for the fight of his life. I'm going to bring him the greatest fight of his life. But D, I want you to realize, now that you wanted what was mine, what you wanted was that target on your back. You wanted to be acknowledged as a top. Now here's the thing. Now that you're on top, someone has to knock you off the top of that mountain. D, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am God's favorite wrestler. I am the last king of pro wrestling. I am the Pembroke Pitbull, and I am the man that runs this wrestling business. And soon, I will be WWP champion again.